Oh god, the ground is shaking. Hey everybody, and welcome to the final episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on the N64. The last time I'll need to say that, somewhat. But yeah, right. So in the last episode we got the final two dungeons on the moon done, and now all that's left is to sort Majora out. Right, so let's go ahead and talk to him. This episode might be a fairly long one. I'm going to handle the whole final fight and the ending and the credit sequence. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? Yeah, so if we talk to him, then say yes. You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yes, let's play that. So, by collecting all the masks and giving them to those kids, you got the Fierce Deity Mask, which is the most powerful mask in the game, and it's a godsend. It is amazing. You can destroy bosses in seconds with it. But could this mask's dark power be as bad as Majora? I mean, Majora did give it to me. You're the bad guy, and when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play? Now, I'm going to mention one thing here. I will not be using the Fierce Deity Mask for the final boss. Reason being is it makes the final boss absolutely, well, makes it really easy. And I kind of like the storyline of Link not having to accept Majora's gift to win. So what I'm going to do, just before we start this final fight, is I am going to make a special episode. I'm going to upload it at the same time as this one. So I'm going to put a little link here now in the annotations, and there'll be one in the description below. Pretty much, this will be a special episode showing you what the Fierce Deity Mask does. So, enjoy and watch that one. Watch this episode first, because this episode is going to have the ending and the full fight, and I think this fight is far more satisfying if you do it as normal Link. So yeah, but anyway, do watch that one if you do want to see how amazing the Fierce Deity Mask is. Anyway, let's get on with the finale. Right, so we're in this really strange room that's a bit trippy. All the bosses that we've collected are now kind of reanimating on their own. And they've grown in size as well, apparently. Majora's Mask. Right. So scattered around this room, I believe are some magic pots, or some pots. But anyway, let's tattle him first. Remember your battles. When something resistant would deflect your weapons, what was its backside usually like? So this boss is kind of everything that you've learned altogether. If you had the Fierce Deity Mask, it's easy to take this guy out. There are a few ways to do this. You can use the Zora. Why can I not select my Zora Mask? Okay, I can't select... Okay, that's weird. I can't use my Zora Mask for some reason. Probably because I got Fierce Deity. Oh well, we don't need it. Zora Mask actually makes this boss a bit easier, but what we need to do is we need to attack his weak side. So what I'm going to do, I can either try and shoot him in the back, which I don't know if that works. What you need to do is I need to try and get him above me and then go for a slash attack. Or shoot him in the back, which also works. There we go. And I don't have a bunny hood to go to because I gave it away. Right, so go for the kill. So he's gonna... Sometimes though, what I like to do is if he spins above me is I go for a slash. Hit him. Because that does work as well. There we go, like that. So go for a slash attack. You know, if he's a jump attack, I'd finish him off a lot quicker. Alright, next are these guys. So yeah, the boss's remains actually go and help Majora out. I think you can take them down with arrows. There are a few ways to take these guys down, but I heavily advise taking them out. They are annoying as heck. So shoot them down. Majora also have this power. You can use your mirror shield, thankfully, to reflect it, or you can reflect them onto the masks as well, which is a very good strategy. But I'm just gonna focus on them for a second. Okay, Majora's going to use his reflective thing, so I'm going to see if I can burn you. There we go. There we go. Final mask. Gyog, come on. Down you go, Gyog. You can use... I just don't want to waste my magic, because I'm refusing to use Chatti Romane. Can I get him? I kind of found that. But alright. But this boss isn't too... This part of the boss isn't too difficult, but it's really epic. I'm fighting a giant Mars. Oh! Did not mean to do that! That's what happens when you use a C-stick to fight. Okay, no, I messed up with my arrows. Hopefully he'll just use that laser beam. I like it when he uses laser beam. It's a lot easier. There we go. Come on. There we go. Let's get to him, let's get to him, let's get to him. See if I can get behind him. There we go. Oh, I did. Okay, right, okay, form 1 done. There we go. That was fun. And right. But yeah, final boss is never that easy, is it? So somehow he's able to sprout legs, which has probably shown what Majora is actually, you know, before he was sealed into a mask or whatever the heck his backstory is. Because we never learn it unless you read the manga, which I don't think is canon. This is Majora's incantation, and he's just a big child. I love this form. But he's such a... He moonwalks and everything. So there are many ways to take him down. That's what I like about this final fight. There's a few ways to take him down. Oh, nope. So you can shoot him with arrows. Which is really difficult. My technique actually is to... There we go. Got him. Got him. Got him. My favourite technique though is to spin attack around him. Because what that does is it will trip him up when he runs by you. But it's really hard to hit him. There you go. See? Yeah, got him. It's a really good way to do it. But he doesn't really attack much. He kind of just trolls you. But I think the point of Majora though is really he's just a kid. You know, think of a kid that's, you know, gone to an anthill and is just kicking and destroying it. He's that kid. He sees everyone as ants. And that's what makes him really interesting, is just, and this form kind of shows his childish side, that he just doesn't care. He's heartless. He's just a kid. He doesn't have a sense of conscience because he's got no one to tell him off. Oh, that's my take on him anyway. He must be nearly down, actually. I'm running out of arrows. If he keeps making himself an easy target for me, I'm going to... Oh, I don't want to waste any more arrows. I kind of want to save it. Let's see if I can trip him up. Oh, fine, I'll shoot you one more time. There we go, okay. Incantation is down. And now he gets beefy. Hey, ever wanted to buff up in a few seconds? Then take the Majora style. With Majora's pills, you can buff up in a few seconds and become a... dominatrix? Anyway, and this is the final form, Majora's Wrath. What did she say? Didn't you usually try shooting it? So, Majora's Wrath is the hardest form, and she's going to hurt me quite a bit. Now she's taken the childish side, you know, the childish playful side is over. She's gone full on destruction. Best thing... Ow, ouch. Best thing to do... Ow. Oh, she is whipping me. Is use your light arrows. Your light arrows are a godsend in stunning her. And always keep your shield up. Seriously, keep that shield up. Sometimes your shield is not guaranteed to work, because she can grab you as well, which is a... I mean, you can get to her without arrows, but it's really recommended you use your light arrows to get for the kill. But she is so mental. She's just laughing. She's just having... Oh, this is her grab attack I was telling you about. She's just laughing. This is just a game to her. Even though you've pushed her this far, this is just a game. Nope. But always keep your shield up. If I had my bunny hood, this would be so much quicker. But hey, I am going pure... Oh, there we go. Ow, Ow, she whipped me good. She got me right in the face. Freaking hell, that's going to leave a mark in... Oh god, she's gone mad. Alright, okay, so I'm going to try and get a bit closer before I shoot her. Right, there we go. Come on. Come on. And yeah, have you noticed I'm now referring, instead of him, I'm referring to her, because just because of her voice. It's like, is she female? Or is this just the high shriek of a child? But I do think Majora is, like, partly female. I don't know, it's just a nit, really. It's genderless. I mean, you can see its crutch. It has nothing there. Oh, okay, yep, she's going Beyblade. Yeah, as a kid, I used to not call them spinning tops. They were Beyblades to me. Right, and she's down! The final boss is over. Probably thanks to the Great Fairy Sword, it was just a bit easier, but there we go. In my opinion though, Majora's Wrath is the toughest boss in this game. If you don't know what you're doing, like if you don't think about using your light arrows and you're going full on in, you know, just charging, going for the kill, this boss is pretty tough. Unless you've got Fierce Deity. But anyway, there we go. Oh, I hope my commentary's been efficient enough for this episode. This has been, oh, I really wanted to go out for the finale, just talk, well, ramble over the final fight. But anyway, final cutscene time. So I guess in a way you can say this moon really wasn't the actual moon of Termina. It was just something created by Majora itself, so there probably is an actual moon in the kingdom. Either that or the kingdom no longer has a moon and the oceans are going to go mad. I think the ocean's just going to vanish because you kind of need the moon to maintain the ocean, but meh. Meh. I think getting rid of the ocean was probably a bit more important than letting the moon crush the earth. And there we go. Oh, I'm actually really emotional. Like, so as I said, you know, I'll wait for my big speech for the credit sequence. Dawn of a new day. He's awake. They never really explain how Link just gets there, do they? I guess he kind of just teleports there for some reason, but would have been nice to explain it. Maybe the giants saved him from falling to his death and put him down. Oh well. This is the ending. I want a happy ending anyway, not a dramatic ending. There we go, the Skull Kid. You guys, you hadn't forgotten about me? You still thought of me as a friend? I found this bit quite sad, actually. Re-experiencing this scene as an adult and finally understanding the emotions behind it. I actually found it quite sad. Like, it's just the shaking effect and everything. The Skull Kid clearly feels guilty for what he did. Even though it really, other than stealing the mask, it really wasn't his fault. He was just lonely, and I guess in a way, people that are lonely do tend to act out for attention. So in a way, I really liked how Nintendo took such a common human character trait and put it into, well, you know, made it the main focal point for the Majora's Mask's plotline. Did you save me? I thought they didn't want to be friends with me. So if you remember the episode where we listened to the granny story, this is pretty much the imp that caused mischief for the giants. I didn't expect people to actually listen to the granny story episode. It was quite a dull one, I'm going to be honest. Friends are a nice thing to have. Could you be my friend too? You have the same smell as the fairy kid who taught me that song in the woods. I know. Let's do something. How about no, kid? I'm still trying to find my friend Navi. Oh, the evil has left the mask after all. now I finally have it back. Since I'm in the midst of my travels, I must bid you farewell. Link, destroy Majora's Mask. Destroy it in case the evil returns to it. Don't let it go free. Do what you did in the manga, for Christ's sake. Shouldn't you be returning home as well? Whenever there is a meeting, a parting is sure to follow. However, that parting need not last forever. Whether a parting be forever or merely for a short time, that is up to you. In a way, this dialogue's kind of character development for Link's search for Navi, because he's never found her. With that, please excuse me. He never does find her in this series. But, my, you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. The masks you have are filled with happiness. This is truly a good happiness.
Well, both of us have gotten what we were after. So this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. So why don't you just leave and go about your business? The rest of us have a carnival to go to.
Why can't I join the carnival? I think I've earned it, right? Fine, sod your tattle. Don't need you.
Caskofi!
Oh yeah, I forgot I named my Link Caskofi.
Thank you.
And there we go, guys. Majora's Mask has been completed. I can't believe, when I started this series a year ago, I actually thought I'd have this done a lot sooner, but I'm so glad I stuck through and got through to the end of this. Like, in a way, I Let's Play just because, well, it's fun. I love Let's Play, and even though not many people watch my series, it's just good fun to do. It's a nice little hobby, and for the people that do watch it, I really do appreciate you do make, you guys make it so worth making these little videos. Anyway, yeah, so that was the end of Majora's Mask, and my favourite game of all time. I'm really happy that I got to complete this again on the N64 after the 3DS remake came out. It's so nice to just see some comparisons. Oh, by the way, Link hasn't told her that Macau's dead. Yep. When Link leaves, she's going to have a problem on her hands. Yeah, so, yeah, no, I'm really happy I got this series done, and I'm quite emotional, actually, it's finished. I am going to do some new Let's Plays. I've got a few ideas on what I want to do, but I'm just trying to finalise what's the best route to take, what I really want to Let's Play, it's probably going to be another Nintendo game. It's kind of what I like doing the most. But I do have, I do have a PlayStation at my mercy, a load of old consoles. I've got an Xbox 360 and an Xbox laying around if I go collect them. So yeah, I don't know. I've got a few ideas, and I've still got my Shovel Knight series to finish, so I'm certainly going to be focusing on that a lot more now I finish this series. My favourite characters in the game. But what I did like about this game, actually, is just the focus on friendship. Whilst, it's all about saving the Skull Kid and Termina, in a way, it's also Link having to accept that maybe Navi's gone, and Navi was probably one of his fewest, one of his only friends. But with her gone, it doesn't matter. He's not lonely. He can make new friends, and he has. And as the the Happy Mask salesman said, when a meeting arrives, a parting is sure to follow. But the parting doesn't have to be forever, which kind of is hope that maybe Link will see Navi again. And even if he doesn't, he can still see Tattle, the Skull Kid, and others again, and anyone else that he's seen on his adventures. And that theory that Link is dead is a load of rubbish. Okay, I hate that theory. This is not him accepting his death. Just gonna chuck that out there now. I really dislike that theory. I mean, it's a good theory, actually. It's really well thought out. But there's just so many plot holes I can't bother to go into. But anyway, these cutscenes here that we're getting, you can only actually get these cutscenes by doing certain side quests in the game. So, for example, if I miss out a few side quests, I think, for example, like those sisters there that were dancing on the stage, if you don't actually teach them the dance, that wouldn't appear in this ending. Same if you didn't do the alien side quest and just nicked Epona. I don't think this ending would be here either. Which is a nice little touch. But it doesn't make much sense considering that I didn't stop the aliens in this cycle. Yet it seems like this is like a perfect cycle anyway and everything's back to normal. The old granny who's pivotal to the Cafe and Andrew side quest. You wouldn't think she was so pivotal really. And in a way you don't need to help him anymore because if the moon's destroyed his chickens will grow up anyway. Oh yeah, such a good game. So I'll also let you know, I'm not going to do it right away, but I'm thinking of doing The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker as a Let's Play at some point in the future. I have a good friend, or well, I like to say a good friend, a fellow Let's Player called Magic Zenith. He is a wonderful Let's Player. Do check his stuff out. I might drop a little link here. And he did a Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on hero mode of 3 hearts only. And Magic Zenith, I hope you don't mind, but you've inspired me to do that playthrough, and I might Let's Play it as well, and see if I do better than you or do worse. It's probably going to be worse, mate, but hey, it'll be fun to do it. It was such a cool concept that I really want to do it. So, hope you don't mind. Going to be doing that at some point soon, but it won't be my next Let's Play. I'm going to give Zelda a rest for at least one Let's Play anyway. But yeah, got that to look forward to. And there we go, so sweet, Pamela's father stuff. And here we have this is why I did this cycle. So if you did a Cafe and Andrew side quest, you know, you fully complete it, you've got this cutscene with Andrew walking down the aisle, or, well, I guess she couldn't afford a church or something because she's just walking outside Clocktown. You don't see Cafe though, which is quite annoying. But this would not have been possible if I just let the moon fall and go back in time. They needed this happy day. And I did it, okay? I did it in the same time. I always do it like this, it's just, I like... Oh man, I'm such a sucker. I'm a sucker, I've got too much sympathy for these inanimate characters who don't exist. Maybe this is why when people say I need a life. They're probably right. But, of course, there were some sad elements. Remember how the Deco Butler said that Deco Link reminded him of his son? Well, there you go. That dead tree we saw in episode 1 was the Deco Butler's son. And it was probably Majora had to kill that tree to turn Link into Deco Link. Which means you've been playing as the Deco Link's son. Just like how you've been playing as Darmani and Mikau with the Zora and Goron mask. Which is quite a sad thing to think about. Not Link's fault. But in a way, it's kind of good that they've ended up, you know, they showed us what happened to the Deco Butler's son with him bringing him up and everything. But anyway, let's end this on a positive note. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate everyone that's, you know, stuck through and watched my series, or even just watched one, you know, 1 or 2 episodes. I don't care, you know. It was worth it in the end, and I'm so glad I've finished this Let's Play now. Now I've just got to edit and get it online. That's the fun part. And there we go. We'll end the Let's Play here. But also, do remember there will be a special episode with focusing on the Fierce Deity Mask, so do check that out. If you don't check it out, thank you very much, guys, for watching. So yeah, there'll be a new series coming up soon. Now, I'm not talking about Shovel Knight. I will be focusing on Shovel Knight a lot more now. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next series. It's been a pleasure. Ciao.